What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we are flying the Blade Fusion 360. I am going to try flight mode 1 with no stability mode, and I'll probably just first I gotta flight around in stability mode because in the last Fusion 360 video, the belt was routed a little bit incorrect here, so I fixed that. And because there was belt shavings everywhere, it was rubbing against the frame, so I did reroute the belt. And I think it's going to be okay now. I'm first going to do a quick stability flight test and then land it, make sure it's not shredding up anymore. Hopefully this belt's going to be okay. It probably did get a little bit thin from rubbing against the frame, but hopefully it's going to be okay. So we're going to do a quick stability test flight. And then if everything's running okay, after I land it and look at everything, I'm going to try a flight mode 1 with no stability. I'm going to do it quick. I did change my settings back to the stock settings that I had in the manual. If anybody has better recommendations on better pitch and throttle curve settings, let me know, because I'm just using the ones it said in the manual, just to see how it runs. Real quick here, I'm going to turn off stability mode in flight mode 1. So flight mode 1 does have stability on. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off, okay? Alright, so like I said, we're going to do a quick stability flight here and make sure it's running good. That was kind of weird. I do notice this blade's a little bit loose compared to that one, but hopefully that doesn't affect anything. So in normal mode, I am running, I think 60% throttle curve all the way across. Make sure I got no trim here. All the trim's set to 0. All right, so it does seem to be running good. Oh no, I think I don't know if stability mode's on right now in my normal mode. It's not. All right, that's kind of weird. My stability mode was not on in normal mode, which is really weird. I was flying it right there with no stability mode. Let me go back into forward programming here. Safe, stability. Stability mode is off. It should be on in normal mode though. Why does it say it only gives me an option of flight mode 1? Which is kind of weird. Not really sure why. It's only giving me an option to turn off stability in flight mode 1, but I'm trying to do flight mode, just normal mode. That's kind of weird. I'm gonna bring it back over here and see. So in normal mode, it seems like stability mode's also turned off. But here, let's take off again and try it out. Holy cow. All right, let's get it back in the air and see. I'm pretty sure stability mode is turned off. If so, I guess I'm flying no stability mode. Just gonna do some hovers. Yeah, definitely, stability mode is definitely turned off. I'm not really sure why. So I guess we're gonna be doing no stability mode with the 360 today. Probably should make sure my... Okay, yeah, my panic button is working. I'm pretty nervous right now because I've never flown no stability mode with the 360 and I just bounced it off the ground there. I'm pretty sure this is no stability mode. I am in normal mode, and it definitely does not have stability mode on right now, which is kind of weird. I checked into stability options, and it only gave me an option to turn it off in flight mode 1. Do have to be very careful here. I do have my panic button set up. Should be, yeah, okay, it is set up. We're gonna do a really chill flight today since stability mode is not on. Whew, this is hard with the 360. It actually is a little bit easier with this than the 230, not gonna lie. One of my friends who's been flying helicopters for a long time did say that bigger helicopters are a little bit easier to fly. I mean, to be honest, it's not flying that bad. I do want to land it to make sure the belt isn't having any more problems rubbing or anything. But for now, we're doing a nice chill hover here. Seems to be flying okay. It's a very low head speed right now. Like I said, I think I put normal mode at 60 all the way across. And if I flip it up to flight mode 1, I think I have it set to 70, 75. We'll have to check it out, but I'm kind of nervous to flip into flight mode 1. Okay, there's flight mode 1. Flying much different, way different than normal mode. No stability mode still. Faster head speed. Actually, definitely made it a little bit easier to fly. Look how stable it is. Besides my shakiness here, it seems pretty stable, especially with no stability mode on. All right, I'm gonna flip it back to normal mode, lower head speed. And I do want to land it real quick to make sure the belt's okay. See if I can land it, because this is really weird how no stability mode's in any flight mode right now. It's really weird. If anybody knows why that would be, just please let me know in the comments. It only allowed me to turn it off in flight mode 1, but it seems like it turned it off for all flight modes. See if I can land it here. All right, I'm just gonna land it there. Honestly, it's not that bad. I'm actually really liking it without no stability mode. It actually seems like it's a lot better. Definitely, it is a little bit hard to control, but anyways, I have, let me show you guys what I have for throttle curve here. Throttle curve in normal mode is 0 and then 60 all the way across, and then flight mode 1 is just 75% all the way across. So let me know in the comments. I don't know if a straight throttle curve line is okay for the 360. I know you guys said, gave me different recommendations for the 230 on a throttle curve. And then the pitch curve in normal modes, I'm just going right off the manual. It is 25, 37, 50, 75, 100. And then flight mode 1, it's 0, 25, 50, 75, 100. So I'm just basically going right off what the manual says. Let's get it back in the air here. I'm actually really liking these settings, just the stock manual settings. For those of you who don't know, I did crash this helicopter one time, pretty bad. So some wobbling may be due to the main shaft. I'm not too sure. Also, I have to adjust my blades a little bit better too. The blades aren't really, the blades are a little weird right now. One blade's like loose and the other one's tighter, so I don't know if that's gonna really affect anything, but I'm gonna do some chill hovering here. We can flip it back into flight mode 1 again with the 75% all the way across. I think I'm gonna stick with this for a second here and try to get used to it. It does fly pretty stable. It's pretty easy to correct this bigger helicopter for sure than the 230. The 230 is kind of everywhere, but the 360 here definitely seems a little bit easier, I'm gonna say. We got some storm clouds coming in. It was raining all morning. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get a video in. All right, I gotta be careful here. But it stopped raining, so I thought I'd get a video with the 360 real quick. Should probably check my battery, but with no stability mode, definitely makes it a little bit hard to look down at my controller. All right, so we're getting some nice hovering practice in with the 360 today, which has no stability mode. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it doesn't, I don't know, this is normal mode. I'm pretty sure this isn't stability mode, because if I go back and turn on the stability mode that says flight mode 1, it seems like it turns it back on for all flight modes. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but right now it's turned off, so I am really liking it, how it's flying right now. With 0 trim, woo, here's some wind. I gotta get my finger on the panic button too. It helps level it out. It is really windy right now. This is definitely some good practice, some windy, no stability mode with the 360, and I'm not really sure why it just did that. Good thing it didn't really hit anything hard, but that was kind of weird. I definitely have to adjust my blades because this one's way too loose, because that definitely could be affecting something right now. This one's a little bit tighter. It's probably a little bit too tight. Not really sure how I did that. But another good thing is my belt seems to be okay now, so that's really good. I was worried that the belt wasn't gonna make it. I might have to buy a new one anyways. Definitely got to get that fixed too with that blade. It's way too loose. You guys might think I'm crazy right now for flying it like that. Let's get it back in the air. I feel like I might need a little bit higher head speed in normal mode here. It's kind of low, making it a little bit hard to get it up in the air. I couldn't save it there unless I probably put full stick up. Man, this wind is definitely making it harder too. Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't seem like stability mode is on. And I'm starting to get some drifting now here. All right, I also think it's running out of battery. I'm gonna actually land it again real quick. I'm pretty sure the battery might be low. I definitely have to get more batteries for both helicopters. Let's see if I can get it back here. It's windy. Got to make some nice small movements here. Yeah, I think it's definitely run out of battery. If I can get it over here without crashing into me or the ground, I might have to land it in the grass. All right, I'm just landing it there. I don't want to crash, which is really weird because no stability mode has been turned off for all modes. I'm not really sure why it did that, but yeah, the battery is low. Volts are at 11.3 volts. Let me know if that's normal. I'm not really too sure. I do have to look into that and get my voltmeter set up and check all the volts and everything like you guys told me to do. But I just wanted to get a quick video with the 360 today, just getting some practice in with no stability mode. Not really sure why it wasn't working. If somebody could let me know in the comments, that'd be great. But I mean, it was flying pretty good. I do have to adjust those blades. Other than that, I think the 360 is flying really good. So I think I'm ready to start making more videos flying with no stability mode and just practicing those hovers like I am with the 230. The 230, I am gonna try to fix up more and get those settings right, and maybe attempt a flip here soon. Maybe in the next video we can try. We'll see how it flies with no stability mode. I really appreciate you guys supporting me and watching my videos. Hope you guys enjoyed this 360 video. If you guys got any recommendations on what you want to see, or if there's any settings you guys recommend for me, just let me know in the comments. I really appreciate everybody's help in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I will be throwing my Patreon link in the description if you guys wish to support me beyond watching, liking, subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next video.